You know, when you sign up for a cruise, you think you're going on an awesome holiday. What you might not know is that you've also signed a contract with that cruise company. In this video, I'm going to tell you some of the things to look out for in your cruise contract. In this video, I'm not going to go over everything from every cruise company. If I did that, this video would be hours long. Each cruise company has their own contract, and while some things are the same, depending on your cruise line, some things can be different or not even included. In this video, it's just an overview of some of the things that most, if not all, cruise lines have. To start off with, your cruise contract is the terms and conditions to getting on the cruise, and just like a website or a computer program, most people don't read everything that's included. The first thing to know is that your cruise contract can change at any time. While this doesn't happen all the time, this is something to look out for. This usually only happens if a cruise line has imposed a new rule or if a new law has passed. Continuing on from change is probably the biggest annoyance to a cruise, and that is if you're after a particular itinerary, is that your itinerary can change at any time before and during your cruise. The cruise lines will try not to do this, but there are some things that are out of control of the cruise line, such as the ports being closed for some reason or the weather has turned bad. If they have to change the itinerary, they will usually pick another port if it's available, or will have another sea day. Itinerary changes can also include extending or shortening a cruise for the same reasons, but this is rarer than a normal itinerary change. If you have to change something with your booking, there is most likely going to be a charge. When you first book your cruise, make sure all your details are correct. There are charges for getting those details changed. Try to hope that you don't have to make a change, as you could be up for a fee. Things such as name changes or changing of people in a cabin can cost money. There is a minimum age to book the cruise. Just because you're considered an adult according to the law doesn't mean that a cruise line is willing to take you on. This could also change from region to region. Let's take Carnival for example. If you're sailing from the US, the minimum age to sail on your own is 21, but from Australia, that is only 19. Some lines won't allow certain medical conditions on board. While this might seem a bit unfair, the reason for this is the medical centre. The medical centre is only equipped for certain things, and unlike land-based hospitals, can't accommodate everything. An example is pregnancy. While you can cruise while pregnant, the cruise lines will only allow you to cruise up until a certain point in your pregnancy. After that, you can't cruise. Most cruise lines are up to 24 weeks. If you get to that point during your cruise, let's say 24 weeks on one day, they won't permit you to even step on board. Your cabin can be searched at any time. This will most likely never happen unless there is a reason to enter your cabin, but they can enter at any time they wish. Any photos that you're in can be used for the cruise company's marketing purposes. Has your photo ever been taken by one of the onboard photographers and you thought that it was nice? The cruise company might think the same, enough that they can use it for any of the marketing purposes that they have. Keep a lookout for yourself in the brochure or social media platforms that they have, and you just might make an appearance. What's some other things that you know that is in the cruise contract that you think is interesting and other people should know? Leave a comment to tell us. If you haven't already, why not subscribe? If you like this video, we have plenty more for you to watch. And as always, thanks for watching.